Alright, so I'm going to do like an overview of sort of like a commentary of the Midlands Open 2 competition that I did there a couple of months back. Point out some mistakes, have a look as I go along, see what I could have done to avoid some of the attacks that he tried, see what I could have done to maybe further my own attacks. Shoot in there, that was terrible. A lot of work needed there, but I grabbed onto that leg and I just wasn't letting go. I knew if I just didn't let go and I kept driving that I'd eventually get him to the ground. I knew he couldn't take my back because I had a nice strong grip on that tie, and as you can see, you can't really swing that leg over. His other tie is pinned to the ground. He was quick. He did snap on the grip for Kimura here. Managed to get a roll out of it, but didn't really get very far. Took that arm in tight and used my knee to stop his leg from grabbing it. Rolled over the turtle, and I'm just waiting for him to loosen up so that I can roll over, and there it is. I watched this previous match, this previous round. I knew he was going for straight footlocks, so I didn't hang around in the open guard there, trying to scoot towards him there. He keeps stepping away, so I knew he wanted to go for it. Very slow attempt for the straight footlock there. Just grab the head, come up on top. All I had to do here was just keep hip escaping to make up space to stand up. Caught the butterfly guard here. I didn't really notice it until Coach Phil said it to me. Just working that neck again. We're back in that same position that we started in, where I grabbed the leg. Could tell that he was trying to get on top for try to take the back, but no luck there. Just grabbed the tie and pinned the tie to the ground. Can't get her into the back. A little bit of a strength game. It's not really ideal, I know that. I heard his coach telling him to frame against my head and use the cage to stand up there, so I pulled him away from the cage. Thankfully the referee here decided to centre us back in the cage. A bit more freedom for both of us there. So we're back in side control, nice and tight. I think he didn't have that frame in, but whatever. Frame in beforehand. Tried to go to knee on belly, bounces me off. Stuck here and sort of almost half guard, almost past the guard, so I just stuffed the knee, hips through, lift that arm up to get a nice tight side control again. The only problem with this was I was definitely too tight, as you see right here. Way too tight. Manages to roll me. Very hard to tell what's going on from here. He's got knee on belly. He kept trying to work a baseball bat choke, but no luck really. Then he started looking for the arm. Didn't really get anywhere. We go back and we'll see another baseball bat choke attempt straight away. Arm straight in underneath, tries to sneak it in under. Just hip escape away. Roll over the turtle. Grab the leg, don't stop. He grabs the neck, spins around the turtle. I didn't manage to pin his tie to the ground, but he doesn't get very far. Just turn over, shake him off, roll the turtle myself, grab a head and arm control, start working for a north-south choke, but I'm not great on the details of a north-south. I only actually did them like once, and to be totally honest, I didn't get the details of it, so there was no chance of finishing it. I dropped the hips once just to attempt it, didn't work. Right here now I'm actually working for his right arm. I was going to try arm bar, but he was aware of the arm. He took him in tight. There wasn't much I could do. He kept squirming away. Caught in his guard here. Definitely something I need to work on is breaking the guard safely. I'm not the best at it. Takedowns and guard breaks are what I need. Lands a hip bump, doesn't stay on top for long. One of my arms is pinned, so I can't actually bring my right arm in, so make some space underneath, go out the back door, and we're back on the feet. Some silly little wrestling, not really much, slapping hands, high-fiving each other. Going for the hug there, doesn't really work. Try to pull guard, silly, never done it before. Just I don't know why I did. There was only like 20 seconds left. I wasn't really getting anything out of it. Coach is just shouting to relax, breathe. So the ref decided I was controlling the fight a bit more, so I got to choose. Oh no, he let him choose if he wanted head or tails. I won, and I picked the back. This is Eddie Bravo International rules, so after 5 minutes sub only, it goes to sudden death. You can take the back of the armbar, for those who don't know. I take the back, nice strong seatbelt, ear to ear. Straight away I go from 2 hooks into this crooked back control. It's where your top hook focuses more on getting behind your partner's knee, stops them turning their hips towards you, so if they want to get their hips to the mat on the same side or their shoulders side, they really can't. Now they can very easily roll over the turtle. Because your leg is free, you can kick over and follow quite easily. I prefer doing a crooked back control down to body triangle. He manages to get the 2 hooks out, but the seatbelt game is strong. I'm not going anywhere. He rolls in turtle, and I just grab the roll to follow. Try and get those hooks in constantly now. I barely have a grip on his face, never mind his neck. Definitely with a strong seatbelt here. Starting to get under the chin, but couldn't really. I started to fall off the back here. My main goal was really hang on as long as possible while searching for the submission. So submission kind of goes to the side for a minute here now. I forget about it and try to get back on top. Using my shin to push against his thighs, sort of rotate myself over. Same thing here. Bandy roll to follow. Stay on the back. Start trying to pop my head through and get hooks in and stretch them out, but I attempt didn't work. Managed to get my bottom hook in, which is great. Back to that nice crooked back control that I like. But I can use my leg now to swing to the other side. I got my hook in, but he was very quick and just scoot it out. Top hook's no good here. I was with the bottom hook first, but I managed to grab for a second the short choke, but it wasn't under the chin. Distracting enough to get my 2 hooks back in. At this point, getting close, but I crossed my ankles for a sec, and nobody really recognised it except his coach for a good 5 or 6 seconds, so that would have been me done. Only from my coach shouting at me, "Don't cross your ankles." Obviously I know not to, but silly mistake in the heat of things. Really stretched out the feet there. Like, even though I got them untied, they were uncrossed, he still went for 2 straight footlocks and it's sore. Obviously I knew he couldn't finish them. So that was his, that was my go on the back. This is his go on the back. He's actually under the chin right now. He has a rear naked choke in. My attempt here, as you can see, was to pull on his feet, create a bit of pressure, and then explode through the gap that he makes when he pulls away, and pulled it off. It worked. I got quickest escape. There was no submission. Hand raised to make it official. And that was it. It's definitely tough. Came out of the cage afterwards and couldn't feel my forearms. I was gripping onto his back that tight. So yeah, a lot to take out of this. Definitely got to work on the wrestling and the takedowns and stuff. But yeah, thanks for watching.